morning, Secret Bucky fans. Today we're going to be talking about lines of symmetry. A line of symmetry, all it is simply means you can fold something in half. One side is exactly the same as the other. For example, I take this piece of paper. When I fold it this way, we're going to ignore the writing on it. I'm putting a line of symmetry right in the middle, right down here, because this side is the same as this side. I can fold it like so. Thus, a rectangle has two lines of symmetry where I can fold it, and it's exactly the same. Right now, we're going to go over a couple of the shapes up here. I have a vast array of shapes. We're going to start with the rectangle. We just did that. There were two lines of symmetry, correct? It was one going down and one straight across. Now, we'll pretend like that was an even line that I made. All right? Now, we're looking at the star. What lines of symmetry do we have here? We have one right here. We have one right here, we have one right here, we have one right here, and we have one right here. So that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines of symmetry on a star. You notice the star also has 5 points on it. Hint, hint. Well, the hemisphere right here, if I cut it this way, that is not the same on either side, so that is not a line of symmetry. It needs to be cut even. There's only one line of symmetry on a hemisphere. Sliding over to one of my favorite shapes, the circle. All right. The circle actually has, is that a line of symmetry? No, because if I fold it in half, they are not the same. That is not even. But marking the center of my circle, anytime I go through the center of the circle, any of my diameters, those are going to be lines of symmetry. Technically, they're 360, but infinite would be more like it. Now let's look at the hexagon. Hex meaning 6 in Latin. Our hexagon, we have a line of symmetry right here. Well, let me redo that because that's terrible. All right. We have a line of symmetry right here. We also have a line of symmetry right here. That is all I see on that hexagon because the hexagon's a little wide. If it were a completely proper hexagon, I think you'd end up with more lines of symmetry. Here we have the square. Much like the rectangle, you have the line of symmetry going down this way, but with the square you have two more lines of symmetry going diagonal across in this way. All right? And finally, my last shape right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Also a hexagon, but just a very not proper hexagon. And as I look at this, there is no way I can cut this where it's going to be the same. There are zero lines of symmetry on that shape. And remember, again, we are talking about symmetry. One of the few words that uses the Y as a vowel. Thank you. Make sure you like this video, subscribe, leave a comment. Ready? 3, 2, 1. It's done.